Dear viewers, wherever you are viewing us from, you are welcome once again on this live telecast that you are coming direct from the land of Nairobi. It is a blessed nation, a blessed country, a blessed city where we are right now. And today I have a gift for you. I have a surprise for you. Wherever you are viewing us from, you are welcome on Pure Africa TV, Pure Africa Radio 88.7. You can be able to follow us on all social media platforms, and also you can be able to follow me on my social media platform, Hezron Marwa. You're welcome. Kindly keep in touch with us. Let me go for the short break. When I'll be back with our guest today.
Everybody, good morning. My name is Aruna Varsani, and I am the founder of Together for Better Foundation, and we are right now in my office, which is based in Nairobi, and blessed to have you all and listening to us or watching us today live.
Maybe for those people that are following us right now, they could like to know, how did you decided to begin Together for Better Life?
Together for Better organization is a foundation where we empower girls with menstrual health and hygienic. It came through my own journey also, where being a woman, being a mother, being a lady out there in a corporate world, in a normal world also, where we do face challenges around menstrual health and hygienic and not having available of pads. So being an educationalist and being also somebody who is qualified in a tailoring, I realized that something I can put my two elements together, education and technique of how to make these reusable sanitary towels. And I said, what best I can do for our girls to save them from all the challenges they go through.
So that's how you started. Maybe this organization has a cabinet.
Yes. This organization have two tiers of the cabinet. We have one senior team, which is we call our main pillars, and they are also chairmen and founders and everybody together. But I have a second tier, which I call it, as we said, cabinet, that is also children from university, and we do have about 75 university students, so we had to create another tier of president, vice president, and secretary, and also the rest of the members. Yes, we do have two of them.
Okay. Now, how does Together for Better Foundation related to a girl child?
It's actually a mission and vision for girl child, right? But right now also we see that boy child needs help, and we are not going to leave them behind also. So recently we have changed slightly our ask to our well-wishers and our donors that please let's look into also a boy child. So it's connected very well through the menstrual health and hygienic education, and also it's connected on the platform of sustainability and circularity.
And, I think on this our country, whereby now you are very, very, very in need of getting a lot of people and also sharing the education with our people. Maybe what impact do you think that Together for Better Foundation is impacting our generation?
I will say it's bringing a momentum. It's like an echo. You know, when you say something, it has to reflect back. And that's what I've seen when it comes to going to teach also in community or maybe into the schools. Because what we teach them is, what we want them to do is replicant effect. We want them to teach their families. Now, let's say when you go to the girls in the school, and if school allow us to teach them sanitary towels, how to make hand stitch their sanitary towels. When I say school allows them, that means we need good size of time from school to allow us to spend with girls. Okay? When we teach them, can you believe if one girl in a family knows how to make sanitary towels, it's very easy for her to educate her sister, her mother, her grandma, her friend, and her neighbors, isn't it? So this is how we are impacting. We are impacting a society. And I strongly believe in that saying that if you educate a girl, you educate a country or a city or a family, isn't it? And we have seen that replicant effect, and it's really helping our society, our people in Kenya.
There are some other families that actually they're not capable of buying this, we call it the Yes, yes. And those families that are coming from poor background and whereby you have been crossing a country, going to those areas, and you have seen this. We have seen also some other ladies that are dropping out of school due to those challenges. Maybe as Together for Better Foundation, how have you impacted yourself and organized it to make sure that you are helping this girl child to come out of that mess?
So the first thing is we don't say anybody's poor in this world, okay? We all know how we were born with nothing. We die with nothing. Nobody is poor. So we try to now change the conversation around support. And we as a foundation, we say we are supporting the society by teaching them how to make their own reusable sanitary towels. When we go especially to the upcountry, and that's where we specialize as a Together for Better Foundation, because not many organizations are reaching out there that far. We have been to about 28 counties, and then we've been to most of the border of Kenya. And due to the security reason, due to whatever the challenge with the finance, challenge with the languages, many organizations do not put an effort to go that far, right? And I respect that also. At least they're trying to do something. But that's why we said that let's do something which is not been done. And we keep them safe by providing them reusable sanitary towels, these girls. Even if there is a challenge around water, if they cannot afford, we give them free these sanitary towels. So, yeah, so there are 6 normally, and once we give these sanitary towels to our girls, they at least sustain for 2 years. So for 2 years, girl will not be married off early, there will be no period shaming in a classroom, they will not drop out of schools, and they will have confidence to sit in that classroom when she's menstruating. Right. So we are providing them the reusable sanitary towels, which is plastic-free and chemical-free. But at the same time, as I said earlier, if school allows us to spend more time with them, we teach them how to make their own pad. And whatever the situation, the background of the family is, you will not miss a cotton material across Kenya. We are rich in cotton, and every house you will easily find it, a needle and a thread. And that's what we need to make sanitary towel. That's it. It's very simple. It's just to awaken a knowledge which was there earlier, but now we are just wakening up again. Yes.
Maybe right now you have gone across counties of, let me say that, how many counties that you have gone across?
We've been to about 28 counties, and this year I have 8 counties on my list, which I'm going to travel across. Yes.
What are the challenges that you and your team initially face when you visit these counties?
The biggest challenge is always the funding, because every county has a very good size of populated schools. So to go to one school, I easily need at least about 700,000 to 800,000 shilling, because the population is that level, isn't it? And the second challenge I face is the traveling. Sometimes you have a geographical map where you can follow, but the area which we go very interior. There's no roads. So we have to actually remember that which stone we have passed or which tree we have passed, so we make sure we make it our way back. It's very easy, you can get lost in that land. It's so big, you don't know the road. Unless there's a car which has passed earlier than us, it's easy. Also, some areas we have passed where when you cross, you're crossing dry river. But when you're coming back, the river is flooded, so you don't know what to do. So that's travel challenge, we do face it. So that's why we make sure our car is proper car, which is 4-wheel drive in any situation, at least we can survive with the basic, right? And me being Indian, me being Hindu, me being a vegetarian, other challenge find it is a food. Many areas, they don't grow vegetables because of the nature of ground. Yeah, especially when I went to Turkana, they don't have greens, anything growing. So you have to do with the meat eating. So I carried some little food, but then it survived for 2 to 3 days. But with the heat of 35 degrees and 40 degrees, my food started getting spoiled also. I ended up sharing with everybody, and I said, next 3 days, I'll eat my potato. Okay. You have to be so ready, rough and tough. Sometimes the sleeping also. Because when you go interior, there's no hotels, there's no guest house, there's nothing. You have to make it do what you get it in the areas. But the other challenge I do find is also language. Because area we go where they use mother tongues. And definitely it's impossible for me to learn all the mother tongues, isn't it? So we always get a translator, but I think when you are there to give everything with your heart, the language of love, everybody understands. It's just that when it comes to education, I don't want to make an error, and I make sure I have a translator who can translate for me to the people who I'm there to impact them. Yeah, so those are the few challenges. There are many, but these are the key challenges we do face as a team. Yes.
Maybe Together for Better Foundation, does it open a door for other organizations to usher them in their counties?
Yes, and this is how the unique relationship we build on the ground. Remember, I'm based in Nairobi. Example, if I have to go to Migori, I need to know the people from Migori. Otherwise, how will I know who or which school to go to? What are the challenges? Internet gives you all the information, but they are not accurate. I will say at this platform, please do not believe everything what you see on internet, what you see on Google when you are researching. Do not believe it. They are only correct with 25 to 50%. The other 75 to 50%, you have to still talk to the people on the ground. So we do open the door for the organization on the ground because we need them. We need to educate them. Once we leave the county, they are our leaders on the ground to monitor the project, how it went, what is the impact after we leave the county, how much girls are benefiting. And they are the one who gives us also testimony recorded from our girls or messages, what are the challenges they are facing, or the good positive comments also, which is very important for us to keep going on our project for next one, right? Yeah.
So also you are allowed to be invited in county, or maybe you have to scale your scheme the timetable to visit that county. Can the county invite you? Let's speak about the government of county. Can it invite you to their county?
Yes. I need that support, so I request at this platform, please, county level government, I'm here to support our girls in your county. I'm here to make your county sustainable by teaching them how to make reusable sanitary towels, by going to the vocational training center also and leave them with the skills of how to make sanitary towels, because we need them. They are our pillars on the ground. They are our strength on the ground, and I respect them on the ground. So please, please, please reach out to us at Together for Better Foundation, and let us come and impact your county, impact your community, and secure and save more girls going into the mischief behavior or going into the risk of life.
And do you link with the government?
As per now, no. That's why I said we linked into the county level of government. I'm still working on to see where I can bring the policy in for reusable sanitary towels. We don't have policy yet out there, right? On top of that also, if we don't have a policy, that means I cannot sell this pad, right? To make the Together for Better Foundation sustainable, I need a Kenya Bureau license, and definitely it will come only after when the policy has been worked on, right? So not yet, but at this platform, again, I need help. I need to people who are policy making out there, please reach out to us so we can join hands together on reusable sanitary towels. Even if you are in a department of making policy in environment, in health, in education, in gender-based, in also in a woman empowerment, we need all of you because we qualify for all these sectors. We can bring a very key elements together, and we can at least make this policy work fast forward so we can be also sustainable and impact more people out there, more counties, more girls to save them their life from all these challenges.
We have seen here in your office, I've seen there is a team that they're working on this Suntile. There is a huge team that are working on it. Maybe are they employed or they just a volunteer?
So as I said earlier, we have 2 tiers of committee where the younger ones, they are volunteers. So I do normally get children from university because they have community-based learning service compulsory recently past 2 years. So my team from young youth is growing drastically and very fast, because every year, every 3 months, I'm getting a new batches. We take them through what they require from university, and we have seen also that they stay with us even if they finish their study period with us. Why so? Because they connect with our mission and vision very well. They have seen the impact. They also do go to the field and see the impact and have interaction with our beneficiary. So this is why the team is growing. He is very important in our team because we want to change the narrative. We want to change the perspective. We want to change the cycle of keep showing only girl to girl. It's time now to educate both genders, and we celebrate all he's in our team, all males in our team, because it gets to the area where you need to have a guts to do this. Remember, this is the taboo is not sitting in one of community, it's in worldwide, it's across the world, right? In crossing this, and somebody has identified themselves that they can be so much valid about talking about menstrual health and hygienic, advocating for the reusable sanitary towels. When we go in a classroom full of girls, and when you see he taking a class to educate the girls on menstrual health and hygienic, I've seen girls are receiving education more better. They are changing, or we are changing the perspective that even he can talk. So when they go back to their houses, they are comfortable to talk to their dad. They are comfortable to talk to their boyfriend. They are comfortable to talk to even the brother who needs this education. So we are changing the narrative around. So he is a very, very important volunteer or a person or a member of T4B we have.
There is those counties that you paid a visit, and there's some lot of challenges you saw in those counties. Maybe, do you have a plan of going back to those counties?
Yes, so challenges when we talk about, there are many challenges. There's water and sanitation challenges, there is challenges around food security, there is challenges about medical issues, and county government, I'll say, so proud to be that they are working on it aggressively. I have seen several counties, they work on their environment very closely, the health very closely. When it comes to menstruation, they also work very aggressively. What they're talking, they're doing. There is nothing like they are fake talking. And I've seen the impact. You see, when you enter in a county, you're able to cite everything. You're able to feel it when you go to the school. When you see the street, there even you don't find it even a leaf from maize. So that shows already that the work has been done. So yes, I am ready. I always go back, because when I go to the first visit or second visit, there's only certain numbers of girls I can cover up. As I said earlier, in certain counties, the schools are 200 to 300 schools there. Each school has a population of 7 to 1,500. It's impossible for me to cover the whole county in one visit. So when we go next time, we make sure we check our data, which school we have been before. We don't go to the same school. We go and target the different school which we have not been to. And I said earlier, the sanitary towel which I have, it lasts them for 2 years. So we do also have a restricted conversation with the schools that once we come, within 2 years we are not coming back to your school. So make sure your girls are using these pads very well, and you're also monitoring the hygienic. So yes, we are ready to go to back to the same counties. It's just that we need a support a little bit, and also we need to identify the most different school than which we have been earlier. Yes.
Maybe, do you have a plan of inviting each county, maybe each school, to bring 2 girls so that for the conference of teaching how to use these sanitary towels? Do you have a plan like that?
I don't have a plan, but I like your plan because you exceeded that plan in me now. Because what I do on my free Saturdays, because most of the time I'm on the field, but I have a free Saturdays, I run a poster for coming and learning sanitary towels with me here in my own workshop. So I can at least empower more and more organizations or girls also. And I've done this before, but within the Nairobi. I run the poster within Nairobi. Whoever is willing to come, they do come and learn with us. We provide also certificate that they know how to make at least a sanitary towel. So when they go out, they can at least get a job on that. And we have managed to educate about 68 organizations how to make sanitary towels. They're implementing the knowledge on the ground. It's not our duty to see, but at least I have done my part by teaching them how to make reusable sanitary towels. You know why this element is very important? Because right now I have 60,000 girls are waiting on my list for sanitary towels. Okay, every day I'm losing 1 to 2% girl in early marriage, period SAM, in HIV infection, teen pregnancy, or into the suicide cases. The more I delay, the more girls I'm losing in all this. That's why I said earlier, I want to bring the problem out from grassroots. So I started teaching also on the field how to make their sanitary towels. I started inviting organizations to come to me and also learn how to make sanitary towels. Only Together for Better cannot finish this challenge. It's impossible. I need more Arunas out there. I need more Together for Better Foundation out there to join hands to bring the problem from grassroots out. Yeah, so we are open to receive all the girls. I also request at this platform, please, if you can manage to sponsor a girl to come and learn with us, I'm happy to host them at my workshop.
Maybe there's somebody that is viewing us and could like to know that this year, what is your plan? Because already we have started another year. So what is your plan? Which counties? Are you interested to pay them a visit? And if there is any county that could like to invite you, you are ready to go, they could like to hear from you.
This year is we targeted 15,000 girls. Okay, so what we do as a foundation, we put a target number because we know our capacity of funding, how much we can pull in. So last year we did 10,600 girls. Now that gave us confidence to target more girls this year. So we as a team said we are going to target 15,000 girls. I do have county lined up which I'm visiting this year, and that counties are confirmed already. I've been to Nakuru already. I've empowered 1,300 girls. I am going to the West Pocket, I'm going to the Bungoma, I'm going to Kisii County, and I have Lamu also lined up, I have Mombasa lined up. So these are the confirmed counties. But sometimes I do get also the last moment confirmation and I'm ready to go. So yes, those are the lined up counties, and I'm hoping to achieve my girls' number this year, which is 15,000. But apart from that, I have planned to visit or attend a lot of conferences, because I see that there is a gap between the city and the towns or the counties we are going to. I want to bring this experience which I'm gaining while I'm in county level to the city level now. It's my time to talk and bring the voice to the people who are actually making decisions for the Kenya, the whole country. Yes.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Maybe your final words to our viewers.
My final word is please join hands together, because that's why we say motto is Together for Better, and it's only the way we can change the world out there and make world better place for everybody to live in. So join hands together. Please join all our social media platform and bring the impact by sharing our posts which are educationalist. Some of the posters we try to make it educationalist on education, on providing on menstrual health and hygienic. You as just resharing that post, you are educating your society. So please join us, hands together, join us in this mission and vision, and please give us your comment on our platform also, so which gives us also confidence to carry on our project, which we are aggressively working on it. So we need you. Without you, we cannot do this alone. So we are together for better.
Thank you so much for your time. We are much humble. Viewers, wherever you are viewing us from, we are just cutting across to these interviews, and this is not the final interview to get from the team of Together for Better Foundation. We'll keep updating you, educating you, informing you the way they are doing their projects, and I believe and I trust that for those people that are very interested to join the hands with them, they're very interested to support them, they're very interested to visit their offices, you can be able just to visit the office here at Nairobi and have one-on-one with them and hear from them what you can be able to support. Maybe you can be interested to invite them in your county so that you can work with them. The door is open for you. We are much pleased to have you today here. Call me Hezron Marwa. You can be able to follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Pure Africa TV, Pure Africa Radio 88.7, and also on Hezron Marwa. Don't forget Sauti ya Kitaa TV. You can be able just to follow us on those all platforms and you'll be blessed to be there. Thank you so much. Keep in touch with us. This is the where everything is being prepared. You can see we are in a workshop for Together for Better Foundation, where they prepare the sun towels, and already the team that were prepared as the way you can see. Let me just hear from one of them. They can be able to tell us what experience they have experienced on this. Introduce yourself kindly for the benefit of viewers.
My name's Anjali. I'm a student from Strathmore University, and I'm here to do my SBL, which is service-based learning, and it's part of the curriculum, and every student is required to do it. Yes.
Maybe what made you to just admire this project?
Personally, I did some volunteer work last year in Bondo, in Siaya County, and one of the issues that the community was dealing with is period poverty, or just poverty in general. And essentially what was happening is that the girls were so poor that they could not afford pads, so they would sell their bodies to get pads. And so I wanted to do something that addresses that. And that's how I found myself here. Okay.
Maybe what experience have you experienced since you stepped here?
Okay, my name is Afia Bahlawa. I'm a student at Strathmore University, and I'm also here for my SBL, the service-based learning, which is part of the curriculum. Okay, so far since I got here, honestly, I've been touched. I haven't been here long, probably like a day, but I've been introduced to what happens in the organization. I've been introduced to the organization, and I love the work, and I'm enjoying back to the community. I've also experienced, a while back, about 2 years ago, I visited some orphanages just to, help out with food and stuff. It was actually before the month of Ramadan. And yes, I did notice, and I was told by one of the girls there that they're actually in need for the sanitary towels. And if by any chance, instead of bringing them the food and clothes and stuff, if we could help them out and bring them the sanitary towels, the pads, and undergarments and all that. So being here, it's like an opportunity to help out.
Okay. Thank you so much. Umekuwepo maeneo haya kwa muda upi?
Nimekuwepo maeneo haya kwa miaka 4. Yeah.
Labda changamoto ni zipi ambazo mmekuwa mkikumbana nazo?
Changamoto ni wakati mwingine ni materials tu. Saa zingine inaweza kupunguka kidogo, lakini wakati mwingine inapatikana.
Labda wito wako kwa ajili ya watazamaji ni upi?
Wito wangu ni ya kwamba wasichana hapo nje wanapata usaidizi ya easy parts, kwa sababu sehemu nyingi ambazo tumeenda unapata wasichana wanaitisha pads na wanafurahia saa zile tumewapelekea.
Introduce yourself for the benefit of the viewers.
My name is Daniel I reside in the informal settlements of Majengo in Nairobi. and I am a community mobilizer and a community facilitator for different projects that we get to do in different informal communities together with Together for Better. And also for some time now, I've been helping in managing the TikTok account and some social media campaigns for the organization.
Right now, during to this 21st century, we have a huge number of people that are using social media, specific on TikTok, and we have seen TikTok, it is not somehow interesting to our youths. Maybe how do you manage to do it so that people can come there to learn?
I think the best thing that we are supposed to think about anytime we look at any social media platform is how best to get to engage with your audience. Because especially dealing with youngsters, the Gen Zs at the moment, you need to craft your message in a way that directly touches them. In a way, like most of the time, what we've tried to do as an organization is to engage the audience into them, even coming up with challenges for them to be part of. Like, for instance, there was a time we were advocating for men's spaces on this space for menstrual period, like to tell the community and to tell the world that even as the boy child, there is a role for us to play when we talk about issues of period poverty and all that. You know, this is a conversation that for a while that most of the people have felt it's a taboo for the men, but we wanted to highlight that message on the social media platform. So what majorly we did is using the reusable sanitary towel, we had a forum for young men, teaching them how to use the reusable sanitary towel, and at the end of the day, giving them a space and a platform for them to go and show it to the world how this thing is done. And you see the men taking such kind of initiative. When they go back to their homes, they're like, yo, mom, this is the first time I did something like this. So you see that zeal and that passion that comes out of this, it makes them share the message to a larger audience, and this also helps in the algorithm that we're supposed to use to ensure that the views and the target that we hope to get, we have them on the social media spaces. So it's not quite a boring space as long as you get to know how to craft the message for the audience that you'd love to.
Maybe the challenges that you have been facing?
Challenges are there, of course, especially on TikTok. TikTok works in a very weird and crazy manner because at times you might craft your message in the best way possible, but at the end of the day you come and realize that TikTok has its own way on how to push its own algorithm. You might find one video has 50,000 views, and then you're like, okay, this is the season whereby the algorithm is favoring me. Then you decide to post another video only for you to get labda at 10 5 views, and then you tend to wonder how does TikTok work sometimes. So those are some of the challenges that we get to have. And one thing is that it's very discouraging, of course, because you tend to imagine all the investments and all the time that you've put behind the work that you're supposed to be doing, and then only ending up 10 people getting to see your views. But one thing that keeps pushing us is we're not there on those spaces to become stars, but we are on those spaces to impact lives. So when we feel like even one person has an opportunity to view what we are doing as Together for Better, then at the end of the day, that actually brings us satisfaction to our hearts.
Maybe what is the target that you have for our generation, specific from different counties?
If we talk generally, what we hope is that it will come at a time whereby period should never be a shame anymore. So what we're trying to do majorly is creating awareness in all the 47 counties in Kenya. And not only that, this is something that is core and it's at the heart of Together for Better, and that is also to end the period poverty. That's why you see Together for Better has specialized in designing these reusable sanitary towels that if one girl gets one pack, that pack can last them for 2 years. So you can imagine, basically where I live, like in the informal settlements, you see most of the time, these young girls, they have to debate amongst having that basic needs come of food, a sanitary towel. So most of the time, food carries the day. So you try and imagine a girl living in shame all because they cannot afford sanitary towel. That is something very disheartening. So as Together for Better, that is what they've ensured. Like, we need to come to a point whereby there is literally no girl that would come out and cry out that I am struggling getting these basic necessities such as sanitary towel. And so that is what we're hoping for all the 47 counties. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Maybe what you can be able to share with our viewers. What is your final remark?
My final remarks to all the viewers out there is we all have a role to play, regardless of who you are, regardless of where you are, or regardless of what you think you own. All of us can be part of this process. All of us can be part of the change, because change entirely starts with me and starts with you as well. So let us be part of the generation that we will stand boldly and say end to period poverty. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much Vio. Asante sana mtazamaji wetu ambao umekuwa pamoja nasi. Niseme kwamba nitoe shukrani za kipekee na za dhati kwa kuweza kuungana pamoja nasi toka tulipoanza safari hii na hadi tumefika maeneo haya. Zidi kuambatana pamoja nasi, sina la ziada zaidi ya kusema kwamba tuonane wakati mwingine, ihali heri, ili kuweza kuwa pamoja nami. Unaweza ukanifuatia kwenye mtandao wangu, nenda kwenye ukurasa wangu, andika tu Hazel Marwa, lakini pia kwa ukurasa wa Pure Africa TV, Pure Africa Radio 88.7 FM, na pia kwa kupitia ukurasa wa Sauti ya Kitaa, na hapo ndipo utazidi kubarikiwa na pia kufuatilia mengi kwa ajili ya kujifunza na kujielimisha. Asante.